Let's call the meeting to order. Let's have our wonderful helpers here. And Ms. Cortez from Woodland Hills and Destiny Sexton from Pioneer Park are going to lead us in the pledge. Go ahead, girls, up to the microphone.
Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, ladies. All righty, let me get my agenda back here. Call the roll.
Miss Bradley?
Here.
Mr. Rice?
Here.
Colonel Taylor?
Here.
Miss Clodfelter? Miss Nyworth?
Here.
Miss Edwards?
I will mention for the public, Ms. Edwards is at her daughter's final volleyball game, and Ms. Clodfelter is out of town at a grandchild's, visiting her grandchildren, so we'll excuse them this time. Special guests?
I know of no special guests.
No special guests. Architects?
Good evening. I'm Corey Miller with AIP. Just a few updates to the written report I submitted. Eisenhower High School, the building demo for the old building is slated to start now the week of the 28th, and that's going to give some time for an insurance inspection over there. The furniture there at EMS, the punch list was completed this week, and we've got one additional desk that the contractor is going to return to take a look at. It's out of alignment. The Central Middle School, the tower and its structure will begin next week, and the valves will begin the week of the 28th. The Cameron turf project, the netting, the safety netting behind the field goal post is going to go up the next Wednesday, the 23rd. Are there any questions on any of the projects?
When did you say demolition was going to start for EMX?
The week of the 28th.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
I'll piggyback on that. So we're getting all the permits turned into the city so we can get the demo. So as soon as we know the exact day of that wrecking ball is going to go into the building, we'll make sure everybody's aware and can be there, watch it come down. So it's kind of a big deal, you know, it's a big school.
You have to send your drone up.
Hey, yeah, there you go, yeah. So on the new middle school auditorium, we finished up the seating. Looks
great.
It's pretty. Looks really good in there.
So we can go visit now.
So,
see what it looks
we're finished painting this week, and then next week we'll start putting the floor down for the stage, and then the week after that we have all the wood trim. So there's a lot of wood trim in there, and so it's coming together. So we're on track for about the 12th of October for a punch list and completion. So one little caveat: we're kind of tracking the curtain. There's a little bit of delays on getting the fabric. It's a custom purple fabric, so it's pretty. It just takes a little bit to get it. So outside of that, we finished abatement on the old school, and then looking to start demo on the week of the 28th. So everything goes as planned. So
How long does that demo take?
it's going to take roughly about 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
12 weeks for that building.
to get it all out and backfilled. And
Yes, ma'am. You have to get it out and get it rough graded, and as we're rough grading it and backfilling where the holes are, we'll be doing the dirt work where that parent loop's at, the bus loop, and kind of finishing that parking lot. And that dirt will be going into where the old middle school is at. That way we can continue with the road and the utilities to get it all wrapped up. So,
great. Appreciate
any
it.
questions on the middle school?
I have friends who attended a volleyball tournament over there, and they just couldn't say enough good about
Well,
the
Kelly,
gym and
Kelly, our board member, sent us all pictures. She was like, I'm sitting in the river.
Yeah, no, I mean, it goes back to the community for passing that
Right.
down. I mean, that's a big deal, and the school it looks fantastic inside and out. So,
It's wonderful.
all
Okay.
right.
Well,
thank
thanks,
you.
guys.
Yep, thank you.
All righty, Mr. Superintendent.
Curb appeal makeover projects.
Ms. Cortez, you want to come
Yep,
up?
come on up.
Come right up here in the front. coming around, that's
So
okay.
you come around this way, we'll turn it around then so you can be seen. And what you're gonna do is see this, when you turn it around and around, one's gonna fall in that and you'll flip it down and it'll come there. So just spin it around, there you go, just keep going. Go the other way, I'm sorry. There you go. There you go, you got one right there, just drop
Keep
it down
going,
and let it
keep
fall
going,
out.
keep going.
Look right there, just let it fall out. Hey, guess who won? Who do we want to win?
I'm not saying that out loud.
Lincoln.
Oh,
Good job. Everybody's been
Thank
thinking
you,
Lincoln
Miss.
needed a new fence. I've heard it from numerous people. You're awesome. Great job.
thank you much.
So Lincoln is the winner.
Lincoln,
And
Lincoln.
there is other balls in there.
She's gonna be a hero with Lincoln.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a bronze statue of her.
The reports on the others, if you've been by Ridgecrest, the fence is finished. There's some landscaping done. It is just totally awesome.
The signs up
Signs
and
up.
working.
There's still a touch up. Those buildings will go away that are on the south side. There's still a metal fence and the recycle. I know we've talked about it, but we're gonna get rid of a lot of those recycle bins. We didn't get any, if Lance says they can go because we didn't get any money, we didn't get any money for them. And then we're gonna build a cage. When we redo the fence, there'll be a cage that kind of matches the fence that on the south side there. That'll encase the dumpster.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to see the dumpster will have to be open. And then besides that, it's pretty well done and it really looks good. And I will give them credit. I've been in. Their custodians and their people have made the inside look good too. So very excited. Woodland Hills, we're about to get started. There's a couple more POs for it on the board agenda, but it'll be started. And then Pioneer Park, we basically made the final decisions on what we're going to do, and now we're moving on to Lincoln. Moves a little slower than I like, but hey,
That's
we
all right.
keep drawing them out, and it looks good. So other items for me on the announcements, the shout out to the Huey's Heroes of Lawton High School. A group of seniors who partner and mentor incoming freshmen recently came together to sort and prepare over 1,200 learning packets for pre-K through second grade virtual learners. Because one of the issues we had was our virtual learners at home, some of the manipulatives and the small hand items they use, we're trying to find a way to get them, so we got some kids to help. And then the other thing we want to announce and make sure everyone knows, due to the COVID-19 outbreak, the annual spring celebration that Lawton Public Schools does to honor their Rookie of the Year and Teacher of the Years and LPS Friends of Education were postponed. We need to recognize these individuals, so we're going to do it Friday night at the football game. We're going to recognize them in front of people. Obviously, I would say everybody needs to come, but there's no tickets left for sale because we have sold out the football game. But it will be on the Oklahoma Sports Network, OSN. You can find that on their website or go to our website, lawtonps.org, and look under athletics, and you can find to watch that live. It'll start at, we're telling everybody starting at 6:30. It'll probably be about 6:40 to 6:50 because you, as a former football coach, you only get about 10 minutes of my time before the game is how football coaches are. So, but it'll be about a 10 or 15 minute ceremony, but it will be with a large crowd and on TV, so it's our best deal. So those are our announcements, and we're excited about how things are going. School's going, enrollment. We are seeing a slight trend for virtual kids to move into traditional. Just a slight movement, but it's nothing. We haven't moved any teachers or anything yet. But so, hopefully we don't move teachers because, but if we know we got to be flexible, but so far the flexibility has been good and we're getting better at it every day. We identify some problems and we appreciate the public when they share problems with us for sharing information. And I'm very, very, what would you say, excited or pleased that most of the people share information. They're not complaining. They're just letting us know, hey, these are things that are happening. This happened. And it's a lot easier to solve something. You don't have to complain to get it fixed. If you just let people know, sometimes they just didn't know. And the people of Lawton have been really good about that. And shout out to them. So.
Okay. Anything on the ACT? Yes.
No, it's just an information deal for you guys because we do
Because
that
it's
every
an
year, and
action.
it's just kind of a formality to let you know about it.
Fine. Anything else?
I'm good. Unless somebody
Move on to the consent agenda. I have to remove 7H1 for separate consideration. Anybody else got anything? Move for the balance?
Good. I'll make a motion
For the balance, yeah.
for the balance of the consent agenda.
Okay, got a second down
Second
there? Okay, call the roll.
Miss Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes.
Ms. Nyworth?
Yes. Now make a motion for 7H1.
I will now make a motion for 7H1.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll second it.
Call the roll.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes.
Ms. Nyworth?
Abstain. All righty. Now, this can't be going this fast. What's up with that? Do we need an executive session?
I do not, unless somebody else does.
Okay. How about your superintendent's report? Personnel report as corrected?
Yes, that would be 12A. And it is a correction there where we had one on there, you should have got that list, but it was Frances Long, she's going to a leave of absence, not resigning. That was just a,
Okay.
so make sure you know that we're accepting it as corrected.
All right. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we accept that
As corrected.
as,
I'll second
as
it.
corrected.
I'll second it.
All right, call the roll.
Just a minute, where are we? I'm sorry.
Personnel report,
Okay, way down here.
12, yeah.
Okay, Ms. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes.
And Ms. Nyworth?
Yes. All right, any new business?
I have none.
Oh, my goodness, what is this? Our next board meeting, of course, we have fall break coming up, and October the 15th at 5 will be the next meeting. Any,
Then we have the board training on the 21st.
21st, that's what I was looking for here. Yes. and
Whole
that-
board training. And you should got the board in front of you. You know, we've been working on our
Yeah.
policies. There should be a list of what we've changed to go through. If you got questions, if you want to put something back in, just remember that those policies are, you know, a lot of that's as duly recommended in what you put, the OSSBA attorneys. But again, as I will say forever, the policy is yours. My job is to execute your policy. It's just easier once you redo it to get it down to make sure you got everything required by law and then start adding back what your district wants. So there's stuff in there that belongs to the district, but if there's something you feel needs to be changed or different, let us know and we'll adjust and that way they will know what to discuss. You can't come in and discuss the whole policy book because it'd
Take us forever.
take us forever. So just the ones you guys, first of all, the ones required by law, there's really not a lot of reason to have discussion, but there is a paper of anything that has been altered or changed from the previous book.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Anything else? Well, my goodness.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I second.
Call the roll.
Ms. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Rice?
Yes.
Ms. Nyworth?
Yes.